Chat, we're playing Wordplay, and by chat I mean YouTube because we're not streaming right now, we're recording. What is Wordplay? It's Balatro Scrabble. That's all you need to know. You play, you get tiles with letters. You arrange those letters to score a word. The bigger the word, the better the letters, the more points you get. You beat a level, you get a perk that you can add. Maybe like vowels are worth more, consonants are worth more. Every time you play double letters, you get a little bit of bonus added to your score, and it gets like progressive. There you go. That's it. That's all you need to know. I played on stream today. We got as far as the hard mode difficulty, which I am going to say was really hard, but I'm gonna play it back on that difficulty anyway, because I mean, there's no, once you beat something on a higher level, there's no point in going back down, right? So let me see what we're cooking with here. Can I just start with, I mean this in the Dorito context, can I just start with the word zesty? Any opportunity to get rid of a Z in your inventory seems huge to me. I see slanted. I should let you know, by the way, this is how many shuffles you get. It's not a shuffle, it's like it replaces all of the tiles. This shuffles the letters around, like changes their position, but doesn't actually do anything. And the 2 and the 3, that's just the hotkey on your keyboard in case you're confused. This is how many tiles remain in our bag, and we can see what they are. This is how many plays we have. Every time we play a word, we lose a play. Every time we beat a round by getting the score that it asked for or more, we get 4 plays back. So if you spend, if it takes you 4 words to beat the level, you break even. But you might want to stack them up because it gets harder as the game goes on. So there you go. There's your little tutorial. I hope this is 28 points or more. It's 23 points, but that's okay. About like, is Dexter a word? It is a word. Any opportunity to get rid of an X as well before it, you know what I'm saying, people? Before we get to the next round, let's see what we got here. Adds 3 bonus points, increases by 3 when a modifier is sold or destroyed. Add 5 standard O's. So they're just normal O's, but they're worth 5 extra points. That is pretty good. Or transform a tile into a dot tile. Dot tiles multiply the word score by 2 if it's the last tile. Dot tiles could be pretty good, man. Basically, it's like if you end the word with this, your score goes way higher. And they get shuffled back in, so like it could be, well, they technically they don't get shuffled back in, but they get it's not like you use them once and they're gone. They're gone for the round, but you can get them back on the next round. But honestly, give me flat 5 good O's. I can live with that. I see quant. Just kind of trying to dump high value letters. We got a good O here. Okay. The rest of our letters I'm not necessarily in love with, but otherwise, I mean, listen, you got ocean. You have Oceania? It's a proper noun, so they won't take it. Oceanic would be crazy, but do I just want to play ocean? I might be good enough, man. And sorry, I don't know why I was going to play motion. That doesn't really make any sense. We'll play ocean with the cool O. It's like Becky with the good hair for Scrabble. And then we've still got some... Not a huge fan of what we got here. We could play like modem. Sorry, a wrong O. We could play modem. But we're running the risk, because what we got with the O's, it doesn't really impact our score on every single word. So it's like Balatro. In Balatro, there's jokers and vouchers that help you get money, but they don't help you get score. And then there's some that help you get mult, but mult is not score, it's just a facet of it. And then there's some that help you get points, and points are a facet of score as well. So you got to try to keep it all balanced along with like the limited amount of space you got going on. How about like Foolier? You got to try it. It would be nice to dump this J. So we'll play Jailer. I think we're kind of running a little bit under, or maybe you start with 10, I don't know. The final score is multiplied by the number of special tiles in the submission. 4 refreshes, you have 3, so you get 7 refreshes total, or you can reroll the perks for free once per round. I mean, I think you take this legendary, And then you just try to have as many special tiles as possible. Presently, we have 0, but that's a problem for the next guy. What do I see here? Like to play like at least, ideally, a 6-letter word, but I could live with an okay 5, like wound. Or wounds, I guess, is 6 letters. I think we just gotta make it through like some tough rounds. And then we should be able to get to more special tiles, and then this might carry our score. But I don't know, the game is like, so far it's been pretty hard, to be honest. Fragging. Barking is pretty good, man. That's 7, and as the word gets longer, you get more and more bonus points for as like a reward for building such a difficult word. How about there's just a lot of O's is what I'm looking at here. Groover. We can make groove. I'll live with groove. Groover doesn't even work because we don't have another R, but we'll at least get some extra bonus points here. Oh my god. We're perfect number, but 1 number short. How about... I really want to dump as many O's as possible. Like, on the last round, if you only have to make up like a couple of points, or like less than 1 word's worth of points, I think we should do something like this. Dump some letters that we don't want, and not worry too much about the score, because it's not like you get a bonus for it, really. Okay, here we need some improvements to our score. Add an additional tile slot to the board. We definitely don't need that. If the word contains 2 identical letters, multiply the final score by 1.5. I think we're gonna go 2 bonus points if the word contains a letter pair. I've had this before on stream. So the way that this works, every time you play a word with a double letter in it, this goes up by 2. Every time you play a word that doesn't have a double letter, it goes down by 2. But the trick is, if you get it to 20, it locks. So you can keep it at 20. You just have to like invest some time into grinding. So this could actually be pretty big for us. So I'm thinking that we're gonna start building this. And the way that I would build this is, you know what? O's are really easy to do. F's, 2 F's in a row is really hard. So I think that's a great start. Because we want to get as many in a row as we can, basically. These will also be worth a lot of points, which is nice. But they're not special tiles. Special tiles like changes the color of the whole tile, not just the points. I mean, obviously there's like boot, root. There might be something a little better though. I'm trying to think of what it might be. And of course, this whole time there's going to be people going like, play Orion, play Orion. Can't be done, man. We gotta get the +2 if the same letters are together built up. Well, you know, it is what it is. Let me get Boone with the bonus O's, and maybe that'll save us 1 play in the long run. It's gonna take a minute though, for sure. And then here, 2 I's in a row is basically, I don't know, man. Maybe you could make, oh, wait a second. Oh, isn't that a word? Hang on, I need my phone, man. Isn't this a word? This should count. It's 2 L's, man. It's 2 L's. Oh, what's crazy, we can make that. We can also make Cilia. Well, actually, we can't make that, but... 2 L's, that's interesting. Anyway, we want, just make like root for now. Just trying to, again, these are not awesome words, but they're gonna get this to 20 and put us in a better spot. Okay, 2 E's in a row is easy enough. We're gonna say that we're gonna play weep, because getting rid of a W, it's a lot of points relative to the other, you know, static consonant levels. And is also nice to refresh our board a little bit. And then, how about we'll play a crazy word? A word you wouldn't know anything about. So we went overboard on our number of plays there, but at the same time, we were getting 10 bonus points flat now. Okay, S and Z can be used interchangeably is kind of crazy. But also being able to, a dot tile is really gonna help us out for multiplying a score, which is what we need because we don't have enough special tiles, dots are special tiles. And this is, upgrades are things that you actively use. It's not, you might have thought it was just this. No, man, they kept this hidden over here. And they do a little dicey dungeons thing, which I love, where you can grab this and pop it in there. It's like exactly the right size for it. Anyway. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself here. I'll level with you, just looking at what I have right now. Remember, I want to play, for now, stuff with double letters. Actually, you know what? I was going to say we don't have anything that I like, but we actually do have something I like. We can play ghee, clarified butter, and our tiles refresh after submission anyway. That sounds fine to me. I don't really want to convert an E to a dot. E is not the most common letter to end the word with. Maybe like an S or a G or something like that would be better. We just want to get to 95. Okay. I think we want... Call me crazy. We could do stool. I think what I want, though, is tools with a special O, because then I can convert my S to a dot S and double the word score, and we have a special tile. It's going to take a while for this to really start to pop, but I'm a true believer that it will, man. So that was worth 49 points, and now you can see the magic a little bit. And this thing, we only need to play 3 more double letter words in a row, and then we don't have to worry about double letters. We can, but we don't have to, because it doesn't give us anything. This should be easy enough. We have 2 R's. We have 2 D's, and 2 I's and 2 A's. A refresh costs a play. So if possible, I'd rather not. I'm just trying to think of like something along these lines. There's gotta be, well, truthfully, there doesn't have to be something. Riddick? Strayed? You know what? I would rather, let me see, we need 26 points. I would rather lose an incrementation on this than waste a play on a refresh. Like, if we're gonna refresh, we might as well just play a word, and then this refreshes anyway. And we don't lose we lose the equal number of plays, I should say. If we're gonna do that, we should play the best word available, which is almost this, but not quite. Afraid, I guess, is not so bad. I mean, you could waste your whole life trying to find a better word. At some point, we're just gonna send it. That's 32. It gets us there anyway. When you refresh, your next word's final score is multiplied by your remaining refresh count, but destroy this modifier. If 2 adjacent tiles share the same letter, both score double. I kind of like the idea of getting 2 more upgrade slots, even if they are commons. And then that allows us to fill up our words a little bit better. Hang on. Diatribes with a convert to .s. Refresh all except, and then shuffle for E. Swap a tile with an E from the letter bag. Permanently increase the new tile score by 2. Hang on, y'all. I got an idea here. Let's turn this Z into an E. Not a special tile, but... Now, we could create, like, one super E, but I feel like just creating a lot of, like, relatively good E's is pretty good. Now, I'll be the first to tell you this does not have double letters, so I'm actually setting myself further back here, but it might be our highest score for a word right now, so I gotta give it a try. 73. Okay, let's start rebuilding again. We're gonna rebuild by playing a word I'm sure you're all very familiar with, if you're soccer fans. And we'll play another word that I don't know what it is yet, so I don't have a joke to make with it. How about Veep? Do you think they'll give us Veep? Okay. Don't talk to me, take that up with Merriam-Webster, okay? That's not any of my business. Add 5 standard Y tiles to the letter bag. I'm not a big Y user, ironically. I'm a huge believer in exclamation marks, man. But, wait, hold on. This is also amazing. Add a bonus point, increases by 1 when an upgrade is used. Problem with exclamation marks is that they're not special tiles, but none of these are special tiles now that I think about it. I mean, adding score is nice. But they score 15... Oh, no, they score whatever the amount of unused tiles are. I think I would take this, honestly. We have so many upgrades right now. I think we should send them. +1 on upgrade used. So let me think about this. Again, we want to use double letters if possible. I think an easy one is Coop. I know you're gonna say use your upgrades. We don't have anything to use them on yet. So just chill. Ruth Conda forever. Would they take Ruth Conda as a word? Wow, we're missing a couple letters anyway. I kind of hate our letters, if I'm being honest. But if I'm being realistic with you, from playing earlier today, I know this counts. So I'm doing this just to get our increments up. And because refreshes come at a serious premium, we have 2 A's, 2 T's is possible. 2 T's is possible. Like Hatter? Okay, so now we've completed the challenge on this one. We don't need to worry about double letters anymore, which is awesome. So what am I thinking? I'm thinking a J gets converted into a cool E. And then to be honest with you, we want to make some space here before we win. So let's refresh all except for that E and see what we're cooking up here. And really what I'd like to see the most is like horrendous letters. Because if I have horrendous letters, converting them to an E should help us out more. Like, I wouldn't mind turning that Y into an E. I could live with that. And then we might as well do one more, which is crazy. Actually, all these letters are pretty good. If I may, let's keep an E again and then see if we get some trash. I'll turn another Y into an E. And that way we have some space to take an upgrade over here and possibly keep building this one. We might want to keep the... we probably want to stack plays. So I think this would be a good time to, like, play something like Whalers. Actually, you know what? Bleeders is even better. Yeah, that's fine. Because we're trying to get our play count up. I don't know, man. To beat round 12, I think I took, like, 13 plays. On my... on the one I did on stream. If a modifier is sold or destroyed, make a new copy of it and destroy this. Qs are swapped for QUs. That's really good, but I think we need more special tiles. So I'm just gonna go with a rare gift here. Top 4 tiles are locked for submissions. Okay, that's pretty nasty. Let's play. We want to keep this. I think we should play. Finest is like, I think, the longest word. But noose. Noose, and I'm just going to do it, man. Noose with a dotted E might be our highest scoring option. So I'm going to send that. Wait, did those also count for points? I don't know. And we got a ×1 off of that. Huge. For 4 submissions. I see 4 submissions. I wasn't reading. Let's do... That was only 66 points. We're on pace to do this in 4. It'd be nice to do it faster, though. I think in order to do that, we're going to need more special tiles in the deck so we could reliably play more than 1 per hand. Because, I mean, 1 and 0 pay out the same amount. To be honest with you, knowing that these are locked, like we literally can't even play them, what are the odds we're going to get a 5-letter word or better on a refresh? You know what? We'll just play flirt. It's not a great word for us. But, dude, just in flat bonus points, we're actually doing okay. Now, this looks horrible. But you know, I think we make it just on raw points. So I don't think you use anything. I don't think you use a refresh or anything. As long as you can get 4 letters or more, I think we're okay. Most of our points are coming from like our flat bonus here. We might use 1 more play than we save here. But for like a boss battle, I think that seems fine. And we get to save these for a later day. Boom. Boom is not good enough. How about Nook? Slightly better, I think. No, it's exactly the same. And now the world's our oyster. We should probably try to keep this and this to make a better round next time. So we'll just play... Just give me wide. That's definitely 20 points. Okay. So what do we want to see? We're very flexible. Good upgrade. We got lots of space here. We could obviously take upgrades. This is an easy way to create more special tiles, but I think this upgrade, it's a little late too is the problem. I think this upgrade is kind of sick for allowing us to get more bonus points here, but without a multiplier, we might be in a tough spot, man. So refresh all except. Let me think about this. It would be nice to get a Z out there. What word are we close to? This is the hard part, is like keeping yourself honest on this one. I don't know if we're really close to anything that's like speaking to me. How close could we be to xylophone? Not at all. Not at all, man. Is gouted a word? He finds himself gouted. Not goated, but like beset by the effects of the disorder gout. If I'm being real with you, I just don't like what I'm looking at here. Let's refresh the whole thing. I'm a believer in jailed here. I don't think jailed makes any sense. Let's just play jailed. I'm just realizing like I'm falling behind so much on score because this 51, it's gonna take me 5+ to get this one done. It's a scary thought, man. It's just because we're not farming these. Seated. Weeped. Of course, I mean, we want to get that S in there, but we really want to get the S with another special tile to boost the multiplier. check this out, okay? Let's turn a not cool O into an R. And then run sweepers with a dot. It's not gonna let us get that special tile bonus, but we'll at least double the score at some point here. 79 points. Nah, man, we might be cooked. This looks like mountain to me. We just got one problem. There's no way for us to create a U as of right now. I'll tell you what, refresh all except for this O. Let's get some more flat bonus points. This is insane. We don't have like awesome words we can make with it, but hang on. Food, not that one. Use your cool O's to make foodie. Foodier. Should we not just like turn that into a consonant anyway because it's a Z? Foodier? Okay, I can live with that. I can live with that. I think that's fair. 62. Okay. Usually I'm like rebate. Doesn't seem that good though. Retone? Is retone a word? Sometimes you just gotta try it on for size here. I mean, there's always, when in doubt, there's always woolen. I'm gonna tell you though, that O is not gonna get you there, so you might as well save it. I think we need the GOAT upgrade after this to stay alive, man. We need 39 points off of this. That should be doable. But all I can see is like fart. You should play fart. You should play fart, man. So there's goated, Cosmo, pointed. Pointed is good. Obviously, you could probably do better. There's also an ing. You could do ing. You could do pasting, posting with a special O, coasting. Is there like a, hang on, can I go? ing. Is there any way we can combine a few different prefixes and suffixes here? Decasing. What you do to a sausage before you cook it for pasta sauce. Oh, decaping. What they do to Superman. Decamming. Maybe we'll just get lucky. Decoasting? Okay, honestly, we're being a little silly here. Let's just go coasting. Coasting's still pretty good as a word. Please, God, we need a GOAT upgrade here. I'm not joking. Now, and some waffle fries. 2 plays when you skip the perk screen instead of 2 refreshes. I think we need score, bro. More refreshes if the word begins with W at 20 bonus points. I can't believe I'm burning a play. We need special tokens, man. When submitting, the second tile will score 3x. 2 bonus points if your word contains an O, locks at 20. Brother. I gotta try. So we should try to make 10 words in a row that have O's, but also give us a reasonable amount of score. Okay. Yeah, man, that's doable. That's more than doable. I would start with something you should do if you think you should do it. Voted. That'll give us some extra points. 52 points. We're gonna be in tight here, okay? This is a big, can I get a P out of this? Can I get a, oh, we have going quoting. But okay, this is huge though, because you turn an M into an N, and then put an S at the end. Quotings is a word. Look at my quotings. Like you're not showing them a list of quotes. You're showing them an aggregate of places you were quoted. Quotings. I mean, shouting is also good. Am I crazy to think you hold the Q even though it's worth a lot of letters and try to sneak in like routings? I'm just trying to, if I could get the H in there as well. Routing, oh, don't even worry about it because routings doesn't even count. So you should save those. Those are, oh wait, doubting. These are a package deal because they work with that. Okay. There may be hope for us yet. That was not, obviously that was not great, but ciphers. Oh, the problem, we don't have an O in there, but that's okay because this is like actually so good, man. Ciphers is so good for us. We have to send it. How much does it lose when we don't play, man? Otherwise, resets to 0. Okay. I didn't realize you were serious like that. How about gorier? We got to start rebuilding the O's, man. I didn't realize. So every word we want, until we get 10 in a row, we want them to contain O's. Okay, fair enough. I didn't realize you were slick like that, man. I mean, it's literally just the best word on the board, and it has an O in it. So don't talk to me, man. Don't talk to me about that business. You talk to yourself about that business. We're going to be on 8 plays, which is very spooky. Add a bonus point. Increase by 3 if you refresh 3 or more special tiles in one go. I mean, I guess we want to refresh at the start of each round, man, because like we got some garbage right now. That looks pretty good. They're pretty bad too, unfortunately. We got 2 refreshes. Goonies. 8 plays. 570 points. I think we probably make it through this, but it's going to be tough long term. It's a cabinet, obviously, but we'd really like to keep using O's. I'm going to use a refresh. Well, no, don't use a refresh because we have trade an A into an L and then make lock it. Huge. Plus we get the extra bonus point for that. We have no O's, which means we really want to use our refresh. Okay, now we see O's. This is... We got a long way to go on this bad boy. This might suck. They have to be 4 letters or longer. So we can't just play zoo. Is it possible zooey is a word? As in, this place is very zooey? As in, of the Deschanel variety? To end the word in an E that also has this in it. I don't want to make this word. Because it's, I mean, it's not the worst word in the world. But it's not the best either. I'm sorry, I have to play it just to stay alive. Cover your eyes. Like that, okay. And it's got 2 special tiles, so it'll double the score. This could multiply by 5, which would be huge. Let me see what we got going on here. And it contains an O, which was huge. Insane. Okay. 212. 212 and 4. That's still really tough. We have no O's. I feel like we gotta send it. Don't even think about it. Oh. 1 O. 1 O. Can't be that, because it has to end in an S. Well, it doesn't have to end in an S. You could save it for another special tile to show up later. In that case, twice. That doesn't have an O. Folded. That has an O. Let's just focus on making it through this one. If we can make it through this one, anything could happen, man. It would be nice to win on this one if possible. Am I gonna do it by playing veins? I don't think so. If we could get the O and the E in there, I think that would help us, right? I don't have 100% of a grasp on how the score works, like whether this counts as something that gets doubled by this, but either way, like there's pages, capes, waifs, which I think would work. But I'm sure we can do better, man. Really want the S at the end. That's the thing. Coins? We have an ing as well. So like, we have ings. All of a sudden, you're, okay, pacings. I can live with pacings if it gets us 144 points. All right, chat, it's a little short of 144 points. Oh my God, it doesn't have an O in it! I've ruined my life! It was probably ruined anyway, but that's pretty bad. Okay. How are we gonna do this? We're definitely gonna beat this. It's gonna be borderline impossible to beat the next level though. Zeet. That's what we were calling them for a bit after it became X. I guess there's tweet as well. Doesn't have an O in it, but like, now's the time to be sending stuff that doesn't have an O in it because we're on 0 anyway. 48 points. Yeah, okay, we have ing. You just gotta play axing on that one. We live to fight another day, but probably to die another day. It would be insane to get, essentially we need a special tile injection, but we don't have one. So one, there's two plays, okay? One is CO modifier. Hope that you get C's and O's early. Play a CO, get an upgrade. Use the upgrade, you get a lot of bonus points. And then the other one is swing for the fences, boys. I think we gotta swing for the fences because we need a huge score. Okay, horrible start. Words shorter than 6 tiles score 0 points. Listen, buddy, we got our own problems, okay? Especially because I have no refreshes left. What we really need to see, we need one amazing word with all of our special tiles to show up at once. I don't think that's gonna happen. Dude, if we had just taken Z's can be S's, imagine that. Goodies. Wittiest. Oh. Donkeyest. I guess we're never gonna get an S in there. Twined. Huge. All right. Please, I need all my special tiles or it's like mathematically certain we can't make it. Those aren't special tiles, bro. Yeah, I think we're done. Skiddity toilet. I mean, I don't even know what to play, man. Goods. Oh, man. And then what are you hoping is going to show up to save you, dude? There's nothing to save you. Wait a second. Dainty. Vein. Ravine. Irvin. Nova. Donati. Donator. Oid. We got an oid in here. Void. Noid. Avoids. Oh, but there's no shot, man. I'm lost in the supermarket. I can no longer shop happily. The 2 special tiles wouldn't have done it. Our mistake on this one, building around special tiles boost multiplier and then not re-rolling for special tiles, unfortunately. So we'll just say boot. And you know what? You got me on this one. Wordplay, but we'll be back. Hope you've enjoyed the episode in the game here. Don't put that on the screen, man. I don't need people to know I'm writing that malarkey. Either way, thanks for watching. Check out the game for yourself. There will be a link in the video description. It's not sponsored, but I'm enjoying it. And I'll be back with another one. Click the like button if you enjoy it. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'm having fun, and I'll see you next time. Later.